Today's video is about my Motive Products pressure bleeder for brake systems and hydraulic clutches. I acquired this tool about 6 or 7 years ago when I started to bleed the brakes on my 1978 Corvette, which proved to be almost impossible to do without a pressure bleeder. It's got a couple high places in the hydraulic lines, and then on the rear calipers it has some brake bleeders that are actually on the bottom of the caliper, which makes it very difficult to bleed the air out of them. But using this pressure bleeder by yourself in 5 minutes, you can have a pedal with all the air out of the system. And it's a very nice tool, and I just wanted to make a video about it. It comes with a tank, very much like a pump-up sprayer. In fact, online, or on YouTube rather, I've seen other people that have actually made them out of pump-up sprayers, which could probably save you a few dollars. And kind of neat to make one, but I actually purchased this for about $69, $59, somewhere in that range. It's a tank, comes with a top, has the pump with it, has a pressure gauge, has an outlet for your fluid, has a dip tube that comes down to the bottom of this tank. Also comes with a master cylinder adapter, which this is made for the old master cylinders, the cast iron master cylinders with the metal top, not the plastic reservoir ones. This is the side that seals against it. It's a rubber seal on this side. Has two holes that come out that go into each reservoir, front and rear, which attaches or connects to this port here where this hose comes out and actually connects to the tank. And this actually mounts right on top of your master cylinder. Also comes with 4 J-hooks, some washers, and some nuts. And the way this works, you take the lid off of your master cylinder. This sits on top of the master cylinder, seals against the top of the master cylinder. You drop in your J-hooks with the washer. I'll actually show you on a different one. You have a washer here, slides over the slot, and then these chains that come with it, you hook like so on the J-hook. We have another J-hook on this side as well. Wraps around the bottom of the master cylinder, hook it on the other J-hook, and then you crank down these wing nuts here until it's tight on the top of the master cylinder. A little bit of problem I ran into is I couldn't really get a good seal. So what I ended up doing is I ended up using the J-hooks and the chains just to locate the top, the adapter. Cut a little block of wood about 3/4 of an inch thick, place it on top of the adapter like so. Used a C vise. Clamp that around the bottom of the master cylinder, and this put a little extra pressure on it, which seemed to work perfect. And didn't have any leaks after that. Then after you get that all set up, you take your tank, take the top off. You go ahead and put about a quart of fluid inside the tank. Close your lid. Make sure your hose is connected from your adapter to the tank. Then you pump this up just like a pump-up sprayer. And right now it won't build any pressure because I don't have the tube on it. Of course I don't have it mounted on the master cylinder. But you'll get about 10 to 15 psi is all you need. And with the fluid in the bottom of the tank and the dip tube that comes here, as you go around the car and bleed each wheel cylinder or each caliper, the fluid in the master cylinder will be displaced, and the fluid that's in the tank here will be picked up by the dip tube and will replenish what's going out of the master cylinder, so you don't actually force air back into the system. It's an awesome tool. Literally 5 minutes and you can have the whole system bled out, and by yourself you don't need 2 people to do it. It also came with a little tube. It's a clear tube, and then there's a little on the big side, so I actually use a piece of vacuum tube, windshield washer hose. I clip that onto the brake bleeders and open them, and then just capture the fluid down into a container just to keep it from going on the ground. So I just want to share that with you. It's a very nice tool. It works very well, with the exception of the seal that I was getting on the top of the master cylinder with the chain and the J-hooks. And in that case, the block of wood, C-clamp, just a little bit of pressure. You don't need much. It'll seal right up. And you may need to go back around as you bleed the brakes and check your pressure here. And if it drops off to say 10 psi, 5 psi, you go ahead and give it a couple more pumps to keep the pressure up on it. And you know, start with the cylinder or the caliper furthest away from the master cylinder and work your way back. I usually start at the right rear, left rear, then I go to the right front, and then left front. Bleed all the air out of the system. So thanks for watching the video about the pressure bleeder.